Cortisol belly. It's everywhere right now. The idea that your stubborn stomach isn't about food at all. It's your stress hormone, and the fix is a supplement that lowers it. So we checked, and the honest answer sits awkwardly between the two loud camps. The mechanism is real. The marketing built on top of it mostly isn't. And the thing being sold to you is the weakest part of the whole story. Let's weigh it up. What's actually true? Give the claim its due, because there's genuine science underneath. Cortisol is your primary stress hormone. Short bursts are useful and normal, but chronic, sustained stress can keep levels elevated, and that can affect your appetite, your sleep, your cravings for high calorie comfort food, and how your body stores fat. Those factors together can contribute to weight gain, particularly around the abdomen. Harvard has long noted the association between chronic stress, cortisol, and fat around the middle. So, stress genuinely influences your waistline. That part is real. Here's where it drifts. Cortisol belly is not a clinical term or a diagnosis, it's an internet label. And the way it's being used, as researchers writing in The Conversation have pointed out, is effectively diet culture rebranded as wellness, taking a complex health process and reducing it to an aesthetic promise about a flatter stomach. Two specific problems with that. First, you cannot look at a belly and diagnose its hormonal cause. Fat is fat, it doesn't come labeled. Second, and more useful to know, the mechanism is largely indirect. Stress raises cortisol, which makes you sleep worse, crave more, and eat more. And that's what moves the scale. It's not a magic hormone depositing fat on your stomach while you eat perfectly. Which brings us to the products, and this is the sharp end. There's a growing shelf of cortisol blockers and cortisol belly supplements, ashwagandha blends, various adrenal support formulas. Two honest points. One, no supplement has been shown in a randomized trial to reduce visceral fat as a primary outcome by lowering cortisol. Some ingredients have modest evidence for reducing cortisol levels or perceived stress. That's not the same claim as shrinking your belly. Two, as clinicians quoted by RO put it plainly, be skeptical of anything marketed as a cortisol blocker or promising to instantly lower the hormone. Cortisol is a hormone you need to survive, and you don't want it blocked. Same story as our fat burners video. Real mechanism, oversold product. So, what does work? Unsurprisingly, the free things. Sleep, the single highest leverage stress intervention most people are neglecting, and Harvard links short sleep to more visceral fat accumulation. Genuine stress management, whatever form you'll actually keep doing. Movement, which lowers stress and burns energy in the same session. And the ordinary deficit plus protein foundation, because the fat still obeys energy balance regardless of what your cortisol is doing. If chronic stress is genuinely wrecking your health, that's a conversation with a doctor, and worth having, since severely elevated cortisol from a medical condition is a real diagnosable thing that a supplement absolutely will not treat. The bottom line. 4 points. 1. Stress and cortisol genuinely influence belly fat. The mechanism is real. 2. Mostly it works indirectly, through sleep, cravings, and eating more. 3. Cortisol belly is a marketing label, not a diagnosis, and you can't identify a hormonal cause by looking. 4. No supplement has been shown to shrink visceral fat by lowering cortisol. Sleep, stress management, movement, and the basics are the actual levers, and they're free. That's cortisol belly, weighed up honestly. Real biology, oversold bottle. Thank you for watching. We're grateful you'd rather have the nuance than the headline. If this was useful, follow Weighing It Up and turn on notifications. Several videos a week on fat loss, GLP-1s, diets, and the claims aimed at all of us. And the bell keeps you up to date. And tell us in the comments whether you've been sold a cortisol supplement. We genuinely love hearing how you're getting on. Until then, we read the studies, we check the prices, and we weigh it up.